leaders over in the Vanarama National League as we head into match day number 5. But it was a big win for Wrexham, of course, as Deadpool FC closed into the top 2. Who's going to take advantage this coming weekend? We're going to take a look at that. More next. That's right, folks. Pablo's giving another prediction video today. We look forward to match number 5 in this year's Vanarama National League, and we'll get to that in just one second. If you know where you've been, smash your subscribe and bang it. All things Rovers related, Vanarama National League related, World Cup related, boys and girls, later this year. That's right, of course. All comes thick and fast, doesn't it, over the Vanarama National League? And we'll take a look at it. Of course, match number 5 in just a second. Of course, big shout out to the VRPs. They are the patrons, of course. But anyway, we're going to jump in the deep end in just a second. Of course, you might be seeing a graphic on the screen right here, right now. And of course, they're scrolling better text. I'm talking about the Football Content Creator Awards 2022. We've never been recognised. We never really pushed, never really gave a shit about it. But this year is something different. I'm actually going to focus a bit of attention on that right here, right now. And I would love for you, as non-league fans, to vote for this brand right here, Blackburn Roverseas. We do cover it. Do you see many other brands out there covering a non-league football? I don't think so. You can vote for us using this QR code here, or the link scrolling across the screen, or even in the description down below. Please do so. You can vote non-league, but I'm also looking for best content creator, best in video for organisation, and best club content creator as well. So best content creator, best club content creator for the Football League, and best in video for organisation, because there's our 6 of us. We are covering all kinds of shapes and sizes of football. But anyway, please do that if you can spare a moment. And just to make it even easier, here it is on the screen. // vote Roverseas. QR code is right there in all its glory. So please do us a favour and vote whenever you can. That's right. And of course, if you have voted elsewhere, it's fine. Just find a slot, stick us in, and see how we go. Of course, we are talking about the next round of matches, which were, of course, this past weekend. And then we're going to kick on forward to this coming weekend's matches, where we'll take a long, hard look at it as well. So where am I? I'm bloody up here, top left-hand corner, but here we go. Aldershot against Bromley. 1-1 was my pickaroonie. It was a 1-0 win for Bromley. Altrincham could not win over Yeovil, 2-2 in the end. Meanwhile, Dagenham Ridge with a 1-0 win over Maidenhead. I went with a 2-1 win, so not too shabby on that one. Dorking picked up a 2-1 win over Gateshead. Surprise, surprise. I went with a 1-0 win, so it ain't too shabby there. Barnet 2-0 winners over Woking. I went with a 2-1. I'm looking pretty good at the moment. Meanwhile, look at that 7-goal thriller. Solihull Moors 4-3 win over Scunthorpe. I actually went with a 4-goal thriller, or ending up all square in the end. Meanwhile, Southend United with a big 1-0 win over Oldham. 2-1 in Wiz for me. Torquay did lose to Boreham. I went the other way. Wealdstone, of course, doing absolutely unthinkable things at the moment. 1-0 win at the moment over Halifax Town. I went the other way. Gateshead FC 5-0 win over Maidstone. I went with a 2-0 win. And of course, York did lose at home to Eastleigh. I went with a 2-1 win, and Notts County to Chesterfield doing a 4-goal through. I actually called 4 goals, but I went the other way. Chesterfield keeping the bits going as well. Take a look at the long, hard look at the table, then shall we? Because Barnet running away with it at the moment. Unbeaten, played 4, won 3, and drawn 1. Breathing down the next is Wealdstone and Solihull Moors, who've also yet to taste defeat. Excuse me. Chesterfield, Wrexham, Dorking and Boreham are in the playoffs as it stands. Scunthorpe, Aldershot, Yeovil and Halifax Town are in trouble. Scunthorpe need to get their act together, or they could be looking at back-to-back relegations. Always take a look at the prediction link there, shall we? Here we go. Take a bloody about you guys. Jimmy White with 8 there. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Callum H up there, even though saying Leeds getting battered as well, up there in the top 2. What about the overall grand scheme of things since we kicked off? And it is Jimmy White at the moment with 22 points. Callum H, of course, not too far away. Coleman up there. Shane O'Donnell and the Sheriff Tiraspol fan 09 is also up there. Of course, we are doing these week in, week out, so keep on going. Using the link in the description. Of course, actually using the link on the screen right here, right now. /non-league. Get in amongst it, of course. And also, while you're at it, make sure you vote. /vote Roverseas. Content stops non-stop here at Blackburn Roverseas. We love to give it to you. And hopefully you like receiving it. Cheeky. How about that? Let's get, of course, let's take a look at the next round of matches. Kick it all off this coming Friday, the 26th of August. That's right. Let's take a look at it, longer look at it then, shall we? Of course, it is Chesterfield, it is Barnet. Played each other 19 times, 2007, 11 wins for Chesterfield, 5 for Barnet and 3 draws. Chesterfield, though, 83% forward for them, unbeaten in the last at least 6 games. Barnet, though, unbeaten in the last 4, 58% forward for them moving forward. The biggest win for Barnet over Chesterfield, 3-0 win. The biggest win of the way, a 6-0 win. Barnet scored 20 goals compared to Chesterfield's 36 over the course of those 19 games. Works out around just a 1.05 goals a game for Barnet, 1.89 goals a game for Chesterfield. Last up, picture that over in Chesterfield, it was a 4-2 win for Chesterfield back in September 2021. In fact, they've scored 10 goals in the last 3 games. In fact, 16 goals in the last 4 games over Barnet. They like playing them, and they're unbeaten against them over the last 6. Barnet pick up a 2-0 win over Woking. Of course, Chesterfield with, of course, the 2-2 draw against Notts County. The odds for this one, this show, we've got Chesterfield 7-4 on for the victory, 3-1 draw, 92. Is your away win? Away win. It is Barnet, of course, who are top of the table, but I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for Chesterfield. They've got the squad here, they've got the coach. I think they'll go the distance on this one, of course. Moving forward, Oldham up against Aldershot also on the Friday, the 26th of August. Now, these two sides have never played each other. Oldham, though, coming into this 42% form, back-to-back defeats to them. Up against the Aldershot side, just one win in the last 6 games, 25% form for them moving forward. Last time around, though, Bromley with a 1-0 loss to Aldershot. Oldham with a 1-0 loss to Southend. Also, back-to-back defeats for them, of course, losing Wealdstone and Southend. So not doing great at the moment are Oldham. 6-4 on is your Oldham, 14-5 is your 4-1 is your away win. Will they click it again at some stage? I'm hoping so. 1-0 win for me for Oldham on this to take the 3 points. Boreham got themselves a big win this past weekend up against Altrincham this coming weekend. Played each other 6 times, 2015, 2 for Boreham, 3 for Altrincham and 1 draw. Just one defeat to the past 6 for Boreham, 58% form up against the Altrincham side who haven't won in the last 9 games, 25% form for them moving forward. The biggest win for Altrincham over Boreham was a 1-0 win. The biggest win in the away, a 2-0 win. They both scored 6 goals over each other, works out around about a 1 goal a game. Last time played each other in Boreham, it was a 2-0 win for Boreham back in February 2022. Boreham picked up a 1-0 win over Torquay at Torquay. Altrincham with a 2-2 draw over Yeovil at home. The odds here, 6-5 on is your Boreham, 13-5 is your 16-5 is your away win here. 2-1 win in the end for Boreham, taking it to the mixer and of course taking the 3 points with them along the way. Bromley against Scunthorpe, of course. Bromley doing pretty good for themselves. But these two sides have never played each other. Bromley though, just one defeat past 6, 75% form up against the Scunthorpe side. Just 2 wins in the last 6 games, 33% form for them moving forward. Of course, Scunthorpe coming into on the back of that 7-goal thriller against Solihull Moors, losing though 4-3. Bromley, of course, 1-2, 3 clean sheets on the spin, back-to-back 1-0 wins as they move forward onto this one. 65 on is your Bromley, 13-5 is your 60-5 is your away win at Scunthorpe. Going with Bromley here with another clean sheet, another 3 points, and of course keeping themselves moving onwards. Eastleigh up against Southend, of course, coming at you as well this coming Saturday, August the 27th. Played each other 2 times 2021, 1 win for Southend, another for Eastleigh, and 1 draw. 3 wins, or a 3-game unbeaten run for Eastleigh right now. 50% form over the last 6, 1-2 lost to and drawn to. Up against the Southend side, unbeaten the last 3, 33% form for them. But of course, just 1 win and 6 if you look at it a different way. Of course, coming at you, they have played each other a couple of times. The biggest win, the only win, is Southend, 1-0 winners, of course, and that was in Southend back in October 2021. The last time they played each other, though, in Eastleigh, was a 1-1 draw back in the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022. Eastleigh picking up a win over York last time around. Southend with a 1-0 win over Oldham. It's actually been back-to-back clean sheets for them moving forward as well. 17-10 is your Eastleigh, 8-5 on, 8-5 is your Southend, 9-4 is your draw. I'm back in Southend here to make it another win and maybe climb that table once and for all. Gateshead up against Wealdstone, who are doing good at the moment, surprisingly. Never played each other, these two sides. Gateshead coming to this 50% form, 1-1, lost 1, and drawn 4. Meanwhile, Wealdstone coming to this, winning 4 of the last 5, 6, 7% form for them moving forward. Wealdstone coming to this on the back of that 1-0 win over Halifax Town, and meanwhile, Gateshead did lose to Dorking on the bloody road. The odds for this one, Gateshead even Stevens for the victory, 13-5 is your Wealdstone, and 5-2 is your draw. I'm back in Gateshead here at home. I think they're a decent side when at home. It's just their away travels, which of course will let them down this season. But of course, Halifax Town taking Notts County. Halifax Town are in trouble. Of course, they were contenders last year. This year they've yet to get going. Played each other 8 times since 2014 up against Notts County, 3 wins apiece and 2 draws. Halifax Town with their win now in the last 8 games, 8% form for them up against Notts County side, who've just won 1 in 6, 50% form for them, 1-1, lost 1, and drawn 4. The biggest win for Halifax over Notts County, 3-2 win. The biggest win of the way, a 4-2 win. Halifax Town scored 11 goals compared to Notts County's 12 over the course of those 8 matches. Works out at about 1.38 goals a game compared to Notts County's 1.5. Last time picture in Halifax, it was a 2-1 win for Notts County. It was an FA Trophy back on the 12th of February 2022. The last time picture, though, in the league in Halifax Town was a 3-2 win for Halifax back in October 2021. Notts County picking up back-to-back 3 draws on the spin for them. Meanwhile, Halifax Town, of course, back-to-back games now. Actually, 4 games without scoring a goal. They haven't scored a goal all season. They are in trouble big time there. 7-4 is your Halifax, 6-4 is your away win, and 23-10 is your draw. Even Stevens in the end, 1-1 in the end. Of course, point in the bag for Halifax Town, but another point in the bag for Notts County. Maidenhead against York City coming at you on the 27th of August. Played each other, according to my eyes, never. Of course, Maidenhead, 2 wins in the last 3 games, 2 wins in the last 6, 33% form for them, of course. Meanwhile, York just 1 win in 6 for them, 25% form for them moving forward. York picking up a 1-0 loss to Eastleigh, of course. Not really kicked on, have they? since the opening day. Meanwhile, Maidenhead, of course, a loss for them against Dagenham and Redbridge as well. So both sides coming on the back of 1-0 defeats. The odds for this one, though, Maidenhead 65 for the victory, 5-2 short, 21-10 is your away win here. Back in, of course, a 2-1 win for York City on the road here, which of course will be a welcome relief for them as they put some more points in the bag. Meanwhile, Maidstone, not Maidenhead, but Maidstone, up against Torquay, of course, played each other 6 times 2016, 6 wins for Maidstone, nothing for Torquay, and 0 draws. Maidstone, though, back-to-back defeats for them, 42% form, just 1 win in 4, up against Torquay's side, 50% form for them, back-to-back defeats also, 1-2 loss, 2 and draw 2 over the last 6. Of course, they have played each other 6 times, 4-0 win was a big win for Maidstone. They scored 12 goals to Torquay's 3, works down about 2 goals a game compared to Torquay's 0.5. Last time played each other in Maidstone, it was a 1-0 win, that was back in the FA Cup in November 2019. Last time played each other in the league was in the National League back in March 2018. It's been a long time ago. In fact, Maidstone have actually won the last 4 in the bouts without conceding a goal, scoring 7 without return. Meanwhile, Torquay Committees on the back of that 1-0 loss against Boreham. In fact, it's been back-to-back goalless affairs for them. Maidstone, of course, with that drubbing by Deadpool FC, 5-0 in the end. They actually scored 9. They actually conceded 9 goals in the last 2 games. Look at the odds on this one then. Maidstone 11-8 for the victory, 12-5 draw, 50-8 is your Torquay on this one. Back in Torquay here to get in that hoodoo and get the 3 points and move the chain. Solihull Moors up against Dorking. Of course, Solihull Moors doing A-OK at the moment. Play each other never. Of course, Solihull Moors unbeaten in the last 5 games, 58% form against Torquay side, Dorking side, sorry, just 1 defeat past 4, 58% form over the last 6 as well. Of course, Dorking picked up a 2-1 win over Gateshead, back-to-back wins for them. Meanwhile, Solihull Moors with a big 7-goal thriller against Scunthorpe, where they came out top 4-3 on the road. The odds on this one then, 11-8 on is your Solihull, 40-5 is your 7-2 is your away win here. Back in, of course, a 2-0 win for Solihull Moors to take it to the house. Final 2 we go here. Yeovil up against Dagenham and Redbridge, of course, over in Yeovil. These two sides have played each other 10 times, 3, 4 wins apiece and 2 draws. Yeovil, though, without a win in the last 6, of course, 25% form for them. Meanwhile, Dagenham Committees just 1 win in 6 for them, 50% form though, just 1 defeat also in the last 6. There's 1-1 lost 1 and drawn 4. Over the last 10, of course, the biggest win for Dagenham over Yeovil, a 3-0 win. The biggest win away, a 4-0 win. They both scored 13 goals over each other, which works out around 1.3 goals a game when these two sides lock horns. Last time around, though, over in Yeovil, it was a 3-0 win for Dagenham back in March 2022. Dagenham picking up a 1-0 win over Maidenhead. Yeovil with a 2-2 draw against Altrincham last time around. The odds for this one, 7-4 is your Yeovil, 6-4 is your away win, 23-10 is your draw. Could go either way here. 2-1 win for me, though, for Yeovil at home to take it to the mixer. And then wrap it up. It's Haven's boys. It's Woking up against Ryan Reynolds' boys. That's right, it's Wrexham. Played each other 21 times, 2008, 6 wins for Woking, 10 wins for Wrexham, 5 draws, of course. Woking, though, 4 wins in the last 6, 67% form for them. Up against the Wrexham side, just 1 defeat past 4 for them, 58% form over the last 6. Of course, the biggest win for Wrexham over Woking, 4-0 win. The biggest win away, a 2-0 win. Woking scored just 21 goals compared to Wrexham's 32 of the course of those 21 matches. 1.52 goals game average for Wrexham, of course, 1 goal a game for Woking. Last time I played, though, in Woking, it was a 2-1 win for Woking back in April 2021. So they'll come into this with their tails up. 13-5 is your Woking, 5-2 is your, and even Stevens is, of course, your away win. So Woking are, of course, they're actually down to 11th now. Wrexham, of course, 5th. Go with Deadpool FC here on the road. They've clicked into gear, big 5-0 win the other day, and of course they'll start to climb that table and maybe not to relinquish the top. But we'll see about that, of course, this coming week. If I'm right, this is what the table will look like. We Solihull Moors leading the charge, Chesterfield, of course, in 2nd, Wrexham in 3rd, Barnet, Bournemouth, Bromley, and Wealdstone will make up the power 7. Then, of course, Halifax, Aldershot, Scunthorpe, and Altrincham going down, my guys and girls. That is, of course, my pickaroonies. Be sure to get your own pickaroonies using the link right here, right now. It is the Prediction League. It's cut.league/non-league. It is, of course, there for your leisure. And, of course, one more time, before I go, please vote for Blackburn Roverseas. We're looking at best in video for an organisation. I know we're up against some big boys in that one, but, of course, if we can just get recognised, that'd be fantastic. Best club content as well for the Football League, and best content creator as well. And, again, we're up against some big boys. We're not even going to be in the mixer for that. And, again, I don't anticipate to win any of these whatsoever. It's just to get recognised. If you want to stick us in for best non-league, then please do so. Non-league. That would be absolutely fan-dabby-dozy as well. But, of course, that is it. Be sure to give us some love and smash your thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check out links down below, Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, Patreon as well. But until then, boys and girls, we're going to be done right now. Busy all week up ahead, but until then, we are done. Vote.